LDBC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys. Definitely got this bit of information, and this is pretty. This is good to see Amanda Nunes constantly. Now being in the media, and it's for good. Amanda, got the gig with Invicta. She got the gig with Invicta, and she's saying, she wants to be a UFC matchmaker when she finally retires from fighting. And I think this is a good idea because, number one, Amanda, they need fighters, as matchmakers. I think they do. Because sometimes, guys like Sean Shelby and Nick Maynard, they just forget, and Sean Shelby, he wasn't a fighter. He don't, it's like they don't understand. Sometimes they just think about, the dollars and cents, and that's okay. You're supposed to. You're supposed to think about them things. But it's like they put all that first, and sometimes, some of the matchmaking, it's not that great. Some of it is good. I'll give them credit. They make more better fights than they do not so good fights. But sometimes the matchmaking isn't quite so great, and it's like, why did they get matched up, as I'm sitting there watching a fight. And so it's like, okay, so in comes Amanda Nunes. It's a good idea because, she's going to relate better to the fighters than, Sean Shelby or Nick Maynard will. She's going to relate better to them. Like those guys, they don't relate that well to fighters, not like they should. And then, they got them guys hold grudges too, man. God, dog, they hold some grudges. There's fighters right now still talking about how Sean Shelby and Nick Maynard don't like them, And, as a matchmaker, you're supposed to be, now this is the job where you're supposed to be, like fair. You're supposed to be fair and balanced. But, of course, Dana White, the UFC, these guys, they not fair. They're not fair. They don't even have no balance, man. They fight, the people they like. They give them the most opportunities, and the people that they can't really stand much, they give them the crap opportunities. Hence, people on the no love list. Yeah. But it's a good thing. The one thing that Amanda Nunes that she gonna have to do, she gonna have to get her English together. Now, she may do better, when she bridges the talent with the Brazilians. Yeah, she'll do better because she can speak Portuguese. But when it comes to American fighters, and I'm speaking for myself, if somebody talking business to me, I don't want them, speaking broken English to me. Like, Amanda is going to have to really focus. If this is her career path and if she's trying to get out of the UFC in a year or two, and she's done with fighting, she's going to have to do that. Because nobody wants to talk business and they don't quite understand everything you're saying. They just don't. I'm like that, Like, it was a guy on the phone calling me about a credit card. Now, I don't get credit cards. And I told the guy, I said, yo, man, I don't use no credit card. I don't use them. If I ain't got the money, then I'm not finna charge up a bunch of stuff that I can't afford. That's just my mentality. And he was like, no, man, this credit will help you now. And I can tell he was an Indian guy, Pakistani. And, I ain't no issue. But, if you're going to call me and talk to me about business, then your words better be clear and concise. If your English is worse than mine, then there's a problem. There's a problem. And Amanda gonna have to get that together because some American fighters, they're going to be a little bit resentful, like when they're talking, when she's talking and they can't understand everything. But I think there's plenty of time. In a year or two, Amanda English will be even better. And so it'll be pretty much the perfect gig for her, And because, that fight money don't last forever unless you Conor McGregor or Ronda Rousey. That fight money don't last forever. You get you a couple of paydays and then that's it, You get a couple of good paydays and then that's the end of it. And, that's it. So this will be a good gig, And maybe guys like Sean Shelby and Nick Maynard, they'll move up the company ladder and do some other stuff and that'll leave Amanda Nunes. But these fighters, they need a fighter as a matchmaker. They need it. Because a fighter's going to understand. They're going to understand. They're not going to think about those stupid rankings. They're going to match the fighters accordingly. And a fighter as a matchmaker, they're going to give the people that deserve the opportunities. And not the people that, they're awarded those opportunities because of the way they look. And she's going to be a voice for the Brazilian people. And pretty much, she's going to be a voice for any person of color. She is. She's going to be a voice because sometimes, as a person of color, at times, that demographic from 19 to 35-year-olds, they're very disrespectful. A lot of them, Some are cool, but that demographic, that's a fact. Okay, I guess if you can't take that, that's fine. I don't really care about people's sensitivity. I don't care about people being sensitive to that. That's the truth. Coach, why are you talking race? Because the race, it is race. Fighting is about culture, pride, and race. Okay? And also skill set, of course. Don't forget the skill set. But, you guys tell me what you think. Is this a good move for Amanda? Me, I think it's a great move for Amanda Nunes. And I think it's something that she could do. And I know she'll do a better job than, Sean Shelby, Nick Maynard. She'll probably do 3 times better job than them clowns will. But it is what it is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison, and I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? What are you waiting on? Subscribe to and I mean the Coach means the best women's MMA platform on YouTube. And there's not a darn thing you can do about it.